2, 3. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a products empty video. I'm going to try to run through them very quickly. And so let's just get started. So the first product empty we're going to talk about is, hopefully you can see this, the Arm & Hammer odor blasters. These are the scent boosters in the Fresh Burst scent. This has to be my favorite scent booster, and I go back and forth. I think anybody that has products like this, we go back and forth about which one is our favorite and which one, isn't. And I like these because they do what they say. It says on the top it eliminates tough odors like sweat, musty towels, and body odors. And I will say this just doesn't mask the odors; it actually eliminates it. Even I've tried this. The gain is very, very strong. It'd probably be a close second, and then y'all know the Snuggle packs are ones that I like, but the issue with those is sometimes they don't remove the odor unless you get the odor defense ones that Gain has in the scent boosters. But overall, this is a better bang for your buck because you pay half the price for this, and it actually works. And a hack for this is, if you do choose to purchase this, is try to put this in your rinse cycle instead of your wash cycle if your washing machine would allow you to do it, or let these soak in a bucket just like you would like pre-soak a shirt. If you wanted to remove stains, you would pre-soak with a little bit of this in a bucket of water, and I'm telling you, it makes a difference. The longer this can have contact time with your clothes, the better. Who this is not for is people with, allergies to fragrance and dyes, because the color of these crystals are purple. So, and the scent is pretty strong. Sorry, we're gonna do minor, if not no editing, but that's this one. Second product empty is going to be the LA Solely Awesome Pre-Wash. I actually like this. Like, I think it does good. It doesn't do good on like super heavy stains like the yellow mustard stain, but it does help a little bit with the yellow mustard stain, but it's not just like crazy amazing. But it's for $1 that you could still find at Dollar General in their dollar section, or $1.25 at the dollar store. This pre-wash isn't horrible. I think it's not bad to have on hand because it's inexpensive. And I would say try this one before you go out and buy one of the much more expensive ones. The next one is a fabric softener. You're going to see a trend because there are several fabric softeners in here. But I have chosen to no longer use fabric softeners, and I'll tell you why in a second. This one does smell okay. I only found this at like Big Lots and this Hispanic store. I haven't been able to find this at any other regular grocery store, but it does smell good. I guess there's a tiny bit left in here, but I'm not going to use it. It's done. But it does smell okay. If I had to rate the smell out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It smells okay. And it does linger. It does remain on your clothes. But it's not as strong as some of the other Gain fabric softener smells. But it does okay. Of course, the extra laundry detergent. This laundry detergent is a pretty solid, low tier laundry detergent. And low tier meaning this doesn't contain any enzymes, but you may not need this. It does an adequate job at removing stains. It actually did better. It's too bad this is empty. The last video I posted was me using the Arm & Hammer laundry strips, laundry sheets. The detergent, it's right here. Hold up. Using these right here. And I'm still, got to do further testing. I don't know how I feel about them completely yet. I'm not the biggest fan of strip detergents anyway, but there's this. This is pretty good C tier. I think because it's very inexpensive, I could always recommend this. The only people I wouldn't recommend this to is, once again, if you have a fragrance allergy. This, amongst reviews that I have seen, is the number one detergent that I've seen people actually have an allergic reaction to. I've seen a lot of videos of people on YouTube doing different, products, laundry products, but there's actually several of them that show that this specific, the tropical passion, this specific, let me get my words, tropical passion fragrance one causing allergic reaction. So I would say be careful with this a little bit, but as an extra precautionary measure, do a second rinse cycle. But that's what all of this stuff. Do a second rinse cycle if you can. Okay. Now, this is probably one of my favorite smelling fabric softeners because it's just a general clean scent. Like, it tells you could on the back that you could pair it with the Downy Unstoppables. Let me see if y'all can see that. I don't know if you can or if you can, but the Downy Unstoppable. This is just a really good, just clean breeze smell. It does linger. It's not super strong. I think that's the thing I like about Downies is theirs will linger, in my opinion, as long as Gain will, but they just won't be as strong. And so it's more of a close encounter. Somebody's right up on you, smelling you. That's when they would smell this. But I'm choosing not to use fabric softeners anymore because they're not good for your washing machine in the long term. This is not to tell anybody to or not to use the products, but in my opinion, they're just not the best for you in the long term when it comes to the lifespan of your washing machine. And there are many washing machine mechanics that recommend not using fabric softener whatsoever. And yeah, same thing with dryer sheets. I'm not really using dryer sheets much anymore. This was good though, and I do like it. I like the smell of it. It smells pretty clean. So what is next? Now onto a product I don't like and would never repurchase. Well, I'm not repurchasing scent boosters anyway, but this one is the new packaging version of this one, and I really got it because I wanted to see if, let me see if I can grab both of them with one hand. I wanted to see if there was a difference between the two in smell. Absolutely not. It's just packaging. I was hoping that, sometimes with new packaging, there's new formulation, but these are not good products. Ooh, I can see they being thrown away. These are not good products because they just don't last long. They smell okay. They smell okay. I think it's just a clean scent as well, but they smell okay from the bottle. But when you wash them, they're basically not even there. I've used 2 whole capfuls of these things, and it's still very faintly there. And if you put it in the dryer, forget about it. You're not going to smell much of anything. I'm going to just have to throw these on my bed. Okay. This one is similar to this one in packaging, per se. It's just a different color, but the packaging is the same. And I really like this one. This is probably one of my favorite Downy smells. It's almost similar to the Calm. Is it the Purple Calm one that they have? But it's not exactly the same. Even though both of them are lavender forward fragrances or lavender scented, this smells a little bit different than the Calm one, but it still smells very, very good. But once again, I'm not using fabric softeners anymore in my laundry routine. So that's that one. This right here, let me tell y'all something. If you find at your Dollar General or Family Dollar this, get some of this. This is LA Soy Awesome Oxygen Power All-Purpose Spot Remover. You can find, I've never been able to find, I've seen on some people's YouTube channels that do laundry reviews that's similar to mine, that there's a spray bottle form of this. It's not the same as this. It's different. It's different than this. It's a different spot remover. And I cannot find the actual spray, but they have the full solutions. And this was $1. So you're getting 64 fluid ounces of this stuff for $1. I've actually used this as a substitute for bleach. And I will just pour a fourth a cup of this in my bleach dispenser for my whites. It makes a difference. Like, this really is a very good product. It's an underrated product. If you can find this, I say put it in your arsenal. And where's that? Is it called? Is it Shout? I can't remember if it's Shout in the green bottle as a spray, but it uses hydrogen peroxide basically as the active ingredient to remove stains. I literally filled, when that bottle ran out, I put this in that spray bottle because I like the spray bottle of the Shout, and didn't notice a difference. I'm telling you, this is a sleeper product in the LA Soy Awesome line. So if you find this one, get it. Hopefully it'll work for you. It may not work for you now. Everybody's different. What works for me may not work for you, but it has done wonders. Okay, here's another lackluster laundry detergent. This is the most underwhelming laundry detergent out of no, there's another one. This isn't it. I want to call it the second most underwhelming laundry detergent out of Extra's lineup because the powder version of this does amazing. Do I have it over here? The powder version of this does really well, but the liquid version I really wouldn't recommend because it's very lackluster. It doesn't even perform. I honestly, even though this says it has plus OxiClean, I have found that I have gotten better results from this than from this, and I don't know why. I couldn't explain to you why, but it's just very lackluster in my opinion. I think y'all saw the video. It's a YouTube short I have of these two. Now this one isn't as bad. There's one that's the extra. It's like ultra is on there. Garbage. Straight garbage. Never recommend anybody purchase it. Not a good detergent at all. It is so liquidy. It's almost just like pure water, but it's not good because there's 9 elements and their laundry detergent flows like water, but it actually does a far better job cleaning than that extra. That extra is straight garbage. Okay, here's another product that never will ever recommend. I already talked about this because I did a video. These are garbage. Like, I don't have it. Same thing as Snuggle. They're owned by the same parent company, I believe. Their packaging is the same. Garbage. It says last up to 12 weeks of freshness. You don't even get 12 minutes of freshness. No. Garbage. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is a good one. And this what goes to show. This one is nice because It does have a lighter scent than the Odor Blasters version of the Arm & Hammer one, but it actually smells really good. It's very light, as it says it is, but it's still light enough that I put it through the wash, put it through the wash and rinse, put it through the wash, put it through the dryer, and you can still smell it. It doesn't last for a lot of days, but if you're the type of person that just wants something you want a smell on your clothes and you use fragrance-free detergent, but you want something that has a little fresh scent, I would say give these a try because they're not bad. Once again, I'm just choosing not. The biggest reason why I'm choosing not to use scent boosters specifically is because I have gotten into using a lot more cologne. So I'm gonna just pick one that I just have on hand. So this is one that I have. Not sponsored by these people, just showing you, for example. And I spray this on my clothes personally now, and whatever cologne I feel like wearing that day, I spray it on my clothes. So I don't use scent boosters anymore because I have a lot of these, and I just prefer the smell of the cologne versus a scent booster. There's not necessarily anything wrong with you using scent boosters if that's what you want to do, but that's not for me. Okay, now this is hands down one of my favorite budget laundry detergents. Between this and LA's Totally Awesome, just personally, I think I would give this a little edge for me because it's like, how much is this at Walmart? $1.75. I think that's what it says. Yeah. Hopefully this is still picking up. I think it is. I only say that because like when I'm using the software to record it, the wavelength is very thin, so you don't see too many rises and peaks. Even though this does a pretty solid job of picking up volume, but this solid choice. I think if I had to pick out of all the low grade detergents that I have, I think I would pick this one as my favorite because it's not even. I think I really would pick this one as my favorite. The Focal one does a pretty good job, and I'd have to compare them 1-to-1 to see if it does a better job cleaning than this. But I do like this one a lot. I just like it better. Most of that has to do with I don't know. I just feel like it cleans a little bit better than LA's Totally Awesome. I'd have to compare them 1-to-1 just to see a stain test against the two to see which one's actually better. But I really like this one. And y'all know I do. I recommend this all the time. There have been people that have asked me which budget version do I recommend. I always say try this. If you see this at your Walmart, get some of this. Try it. If I was on vacation, I would get that at the local Walmarts because that's where it's normally sold at. All right. Tried and true. Can't go wrong with this. I think so many people, so many generations, y'all are aware of this. Fabric softener. Does a good job. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. Does last. Let me think. On the back it says softens, lasting freshness, protects colors, fight stretch, anti-static, anti-fuzz, and a wrinkle reduction. That's all fabric softener. So, I don't know. I was going to do, which I'm not going to do anymore. I was going to do a test to see if I could really test the color protected feature of this, because the problem is it's more about the temperature in which you wash your water that will control it if your clothes fade. Of course, if you wash your clothes in cold water, it's less likely to fade. There will be a little fading over time, but it's less likely to fade as soon as much or as frequently, I can't get my words today, as if you wash in warm water. Okay. This is a sleeper. Now, this Snuggle One smell is actually okay, and I can recommend this. These are the scent bees, if you could see them at the bottom. Still a couple of them in here. This smells good. Now, I don't know if I would say they eliminate odors per se. I never really tested them to see if they would eliminate odors. If I find another one of these, I may pick this back up because this isn't bad. Just to do a test on it, I'm gonna see if they have a small version of this. But in my personal opinion, this is the best smelling one out of all of the scent boosters that Snuggle has, not including the packs. But this one, actually, I might actually like this better than the packs. Fragrance changes and you like one better than the other depending on the day, the week, the month, the year. But this one is actually really good. I actually do like this. The only problem with this is, and it's just these bees as a whole, I have noticed that sometimes they do not completely dissolve in cold water. And I do prefer to wash my clothes in cold water. So if I'm using this to wash something in warm water, that's probably when I would pull these out. But this is not a bad choice, once again, if you're choosing to use scent boosters. One more scent booster, I think it's the last scent booster I have. This is actually a really good one. I think it's a sleeper in the lineup. It smells pretty good. Works just the same as the rest of them in the Arm & Hammer lineup, except for the Odor Blasters. The Odor Blasters last the longest, but this just smells fresh. This lasts longer than the Arm & Hammer Light. This is a good medium one. That's why I got this one, the Light, and then the Odor Blasters one, because this is a good medium one that I would use. But once again, like I said, I'm using just spraying my cologne on my clothes now, so I'm not using this anymore. Let's see. For those of you with skin allergies, I think I did a video where I recommended this is a fragrance-free fabric softener, so you're going to soften your clothes, but they're not going to add any scent to it. So some people want that, and if you're that group of person, try this. The all laundry detergent brand has a free and clear one as well. One of the reasons I like this one is because it doesn't contain any of the methyl isothiazolinone and methylchloroisothiazolinone ingredients, which can be a skin irritant. They're a preservative ingredient in laundry detergent and in other products as well, but it has been shown to be a skin irritant to a good amount of people. So this is doesn't contain that. So that's why I kind of do like this one formulation wise better than some other ones. So not a bad product. It did soften clothes. I will say though that it maybe just because this is the generic version, this is Laurel and this is the generic version at the grocery store Ingles, maybe it isn't as softening as a Downy or a Gain, but it does soften your clothes to some degree. Where are we at? Okay, now this is a product I would not repurchase. This is the OxiClean Odor Blasters. You might as well just get the regular detergent. I did not notice a difference in using this versus using the detergent when it comes to stain removal. And y'all saw the video where I did, or if you didn't, you could check it out on my channel where I compared this to the Febreze Odor and Stain Eliminator. And this smells just about the same as the other one, but it seems like an unnecessary product because if you already have the OxiClean Odor Blasters laundry detergent, why would I buy this? Because this doesn't do that much of a difference. And it's supposed to be an additive with your laundry detergent, but it's like, it's not worth the purchase. It really isn't. This one is okay. I see Extra has been introducing their odor blasters more. Even at Walmart, there's another one that I saw that was Extra odor blasters, but it's a different scent than the Spring Blast. Let me remind myself what this smells like to see if I liked it or not. Hold up. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of this scent-wise. But I wasn't the biggest fan of the whole scent lineup. And their fabric softener that's in this scent is horrible. Hands down the worst I've ever smelled in my life. This is... Would I recommend this? No, not really. Let's see. We're almost down to the end. Of course, tried and true, LA Solely Awesome. This would definitely have to be the second place one that I would recommend for my... Let me make sure this is still recording. Okay, this second product I would recommend for those who want to get their low tier laundry detergent. This is tried and true. Like if you get this or the Ajax, I couldn't argue with you. I'd be like, you made a solid decision. This is good, but I would try to find this in the bigger bottle and don't get the one that's 21 loads. This is 42 fluid ounces. Get the one that's 64 fluid ounces. That is 32 loads for $1. You got to look around. Sometimes you have to go to different Dollar Generals. But I wouldn't say, like, don't go out of your way, like, trying to find them. But, like, if you find yourself in a Dollar General, look, see if they have one. Grab a second extra one. Don't grab too many. Don't be like people and be greedy and take so much for everybody else to do. I can't stand when people do that. Just grab two. You'll be okay. What's next? Oh, this is the free. This is all. I understand that Extra takes these products and they put them in their dollar stores as, like, a tester just to see how they receive. What's the point of making a fragrance-free laundry detergent if you're not going to make it dye-free? This has a blue dye in it, and let me see if it says it on the ingredients list. It doesn't. And this contains the methyl isothiazolinone. Let me see if the other one contained that as well. Yeah, this one did contain it as well. But I don't think all the extras contain it. Does this one contain it? No. See, this one does not contain that ingredient. Hold on, let me look. Let me just double check it one more time. No. So I don't know why they put it in these. This is why all their formulations are not the same, and all of these are not to be held at the same standard. But would I recommend getting this one? No, because you're getting a fragrance-free but not dye-free product, and most people who have fragrance allergies, when it comes to laundry detergent, their skin don't take well to dyes as well. So I think that's kind of stupid. Now, the best smelling fabric softener I've ever smelled in my entire existence. This Suavitel's. Do I want to try Blanca Navita White Christmas? Oh, that's just what it means, White Christmas? Okay. Navidad. Yeah, like whatever. So this is the best smelling fabric softener I've ever smelled in my entire existence. I don't even know. This smells more like somebody's perfume than it does even the cap. Oh my gosh. Like this it does smell like Christmas, but in all the best ways. There's another bottle, and I found this at the Hispanic grocery store specifically. I've never seen this at any of the other grocery stores, but specifically this one Hispanic grocery store, because I went to these two other ones and I didn't see them, but they had this one at this specific Hispanic store quite frequently. There's another one that I think is around, I think it's maybe part of their holiday collection that's in this red bottle. My God, this smells so good. And I'm telling you, I'm not using fabric softeners anymore. But if I only had to use one, I would take this over all the rest of them. This smells like, I wish there was smell-o-vision so you could smell what this smells like. This smells anointed, saved, blessed, highly favored. The first Noel, that's what this smells like. I'm telling you, it's incomparable. Now, one that's just okay. This smells okay to me. I don't think it smells bad. But I don't think this smells as good as a lot of the other Downy alternatives. But I don't have to highlight this much. This just smells okay. There's, not all Swallowtail fragrances are all the same. And once again, we know smell is very subjective to the person. But this one, it doesn't smell bad. It just smells okay. Would I repurchase this? No. Here we are. Downy Unstoppables. Smells great. Most of y'all, I would assume, have smelled this. Smells great. I think these are way too expensive for, even in the bigger bottles, for what you're getting out of them. And they're not really, scent boosters are not a necessary part of your laundry routine. The truth of the matter is really your detergent can stand by itself, and then you have a stain remover. So that's that one. We're almost done. This still has products in it because this is trash. I was having hopes for this because they made the scent boosters in the pack variation, which I shouldn't have had hope, because I already did a video saying their scent boosters don't last long, like at most one day, if that. So putting them in pack form is not going to really change that. So there's still a lot of them in here, but I'm choosing just to throw them away because they're not worth the money. I found this one at the Hispanic store as well. Let me see if I can smell what it smells like again. Hold up. Okay, this one smells okay. It smells like artificial apples. It doesn't smell very authentic to what an apple smells like. It almost smells like an apple candy, but it's not bad. It's just okay. Now, second place in best smelling fabric softener, Moonlight Breeze. Many of y'all know the Moonlight Breeze scent is very popular. It was trending on TikTok for a long time. Great. Let's see. The extra scent boosters. I know why they don't make them. Not that this smell. Let me smell it again. Oh God, no. Fresh linen? No. Just no. The original scent game, we all know this smells great, long lasting. I will say Gain lasts a long time. It lasts a long time. Why is there a gnat in here? Lasts a long time. Like it. It does. It just really does last a long time. Oh, why did I put this in here? Okay, I tried using this dish soap. It's okay. It's not bad. Like, I think it does a okay job. It does a better job than the LA Telly Awesome dish soap. And then Oxydol purchased them, so you'll see Oxydol, or what? LA Telly Awesome purchased Oxydol, right? So Oxydol has their labeling on the exact same container, but it's the same formulation. This does a better job than that, and I would recommend this over it. You don't get as much because there's 24 fluid ounces in this, but the other one, the LA Telly Awesome, it's over there. Gets 50 fluid ounces, but it's like, it's not great at all. And most people that have used it know it's not great. I know a lot of people take the LA Telly Awesome and they combine it with, what is it called? With one of the smaller 8 ounces of Dawn and put it in there to like supercharge it. But this is good. How many products do I have? Okay, this is the last one. Okay. I was looking for this for a long time because this actually has, in my opinion, a good scent. Now, I want to talk about this. I'm glad. This is the last product I have. So I want to take a second to talk about the extras lineup and why there's issues. This is Tropical Passion. There is a difference between this Tropical Passion. I threw it on the bed, but y'all saw the smaller Tropical Passion I had with OxyClean. And do I have it over here? I think I do. And this tropical passion. That is, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 different tropical passion products, and they all smell different. The tropical passion in the liquid smells okay to me. Some people don't like how it smells. I've had some reviews and some people don't like it. Once again, smell is very subjective. The tropical passion in the one that's extra plus OxyClean, no, not at all. Actually, let me smell this again just to make sure I'm not being crazy. Hold up. Oh, yep, I'm being crazy. Okay, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I had to remind myself. This tropical passion is horrible. The one that's in the OxyClean is horrible as well. The liquid, horrible, not good at all. Don't know why they call it tropical passion, because maybe it's different tropicals in different parts of the world. This smells really good. The tropical passion in the fabric softener smells really good, and the tropical passion in the powder smells good, but the liquid version smell not good. And I don't know why. I don't know why your fragrance would be different across the 4 different products. They should all smell the same, but I don't know why there's that inconsistency. But it took a long time for me to find this again. I do like this. When it comes to just inexpensive cheap, this is $1. Fabric softeners, I would recommend this. All the LA Solely Awesome fabric softeners are garbage, but this one actually smells pretty good and it lingers. Now, there's the extra that comes in the same fragrance and in the same green bottle. I have a video with it on there. As this is in the scent Spring Blast, and it's the Odor Blasters one. Disgusting, horrible, atrocious, the worst fabric softener I've ever smelled in my life. This one is pretty good, and I would actually just put it behind the other two, with the first one being best smelling. Where's Moonlight Breeze? Second best smelling, and then maybe third is too high up. The Downies and the other ones kind of smell better, but they're all in the same family. Like, this actually does smell pleasant, and it's okay. That wraps that up. I just wanted to do this because I've been meaning to throw all of these away, but I've kept them in a bag so I could do this review, and I've been a little sluggish, getting that out, but thank you so much for all those who watch my videos, who like, comment, and subscribe. If there's any other video you would like me to do, put it in the description box. Put it in the comment section below. I need to get some sleep. Maybe that's what it really is. Put it in the comment section below, and I will catch you on the next one. All right.